Hi, I'm Dr. Yami and welcome to VeggieFitKids.com. So it's Friday night and tonight my son has a few of his friends over. So I have 5 hungry little boys to feed and not much time. So I thought this would be a good time to show you one of my favorite emergency, easy and nutritious meals that you can have ready in the house anytime you need it. We're going to make a vegetable pasta with a creamy tomato sauce. So for this recipe, you only need a few ingredients. You'll need 16 ounces of pasta. Here I have brown rice pasta. 1 pound of frozen vegetables. I'm just using broccoli tonight. 1 jar of pasta sauce. If you can find oil-free, that's the best. You'll also need half a cup of nutritional yeast and half a cup of raw cashews and 1 can of garbanzo beans. Okay, so I already have my water boiling. It's salted water, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the pasta. So this is brown rice pasta, so it might cook a little bit differently than whatever you use. So just make sure that you read the instructions for the cooking time. So this pasta takes 15 minutes to cook. So I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to be able to put my frozen broccoli in the last 7 minutes of cooking. Okay, so my pasta is in here. I'm just going to give it a quick stir. And while that's boiling, I'm going to go ahead and make the creamy tomato sauce. So I'm going to start with my jar of pasta sauce and pour it into my blender. And then I'm going to add half a cup of raw cashews. Now, if you have a nut allergy or your child has a nut allergy, or you want to keep it even lower fat, then you can certainly use half a cup of white beans, such as Great Northern beans, or you can use half a cup of cooked peeled potato. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in the half a cup of nutritional yeast. And then I'm going to go ahead and spin it. So here is the creamy tomato sauce. This is really yummy and it's definitely a kid pleaser. So we're going to wait for the pasta to finish boiling and then I'm going to show you the next step. So our timer has gone off, meaning that 8 minutes have passed. So I'm going to go ahead and put the frozen broccoli in. Now I'm using frozen broccoli for this recipe because I want to show you that you can have all of the ingredients you need for this recipe in your pantry or in your freezer. So this is frozen broccoli. However, you could also use fresh vegetables if you want. Now if you're going to use fresh vegetables, just put them in at the last 5 minutes of cooking. So 7 minutes have passed and our pasta is ready. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this straight over to the sink and I'm going to drain it. So while the pasta and the veggies sit in the strainer for a second, the next thing I'm going to do is, while the pan is still hot, I'm going to go ahead and put in my can of garbanzo beans to warm them up just a little bit. So I warm them up at the bottom of the pan. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in the creamy tomato sauce. Once the creamy tomato sauce and the garbanzo beans are warmed through, make sure that you turn off the heat. And now it's time to put in your pasta and veggies. So go ahead and put that into your pot. And then stir it up really well. And so this is what the final pasta dish looks like. It's yummy, it's nutritious, it's easy, and it's fast, and you can definitely make it on a Friday night for a bunch of little boys. So I hope that you'll try this at home. Let me know what variations you use, and leave some comments below. Visit me at VeggieFitKids.com or email me at VeggieDoctor@VeggieFitKids.com. Have a great day.
I feel for your body because it's really healthy, and it's also really good at the same time.
I like it. Plus it's healthy.
Yeah.
And tasty.
Yes, it's very tasty for me.